June the 22nd, 2025. Guys, it looks like the U.S. went ahead and got involved in Iran. It says the U.S. bombs Iran. Live updates. Nuclear sites completely and totally obliterated. 3 targets hit, including Fordow. That's the one that was 300 feet underground. POTUS to Iran, choice between peace and tragedy. Trump, Fordow is gone. Spectacular military success, live Pentagon press conference after the Iran strikes. We're going to take a look at all of that. I wanted to come in there and give you an idea of what we're dealing with early this morning, because this could very well lead to a major war. I don't know how much Iran would be involved in it at this point, because they've been hit pretty hard, but I'm talking about a religious Islamic war. Trump is indicating he wants this to end, but says there are more targets. And so here we go, guys. We were wondering if the U.S. would get involved in this, and I'm trying to kind of wrap up my head around it. I had mentioned that to hit Fordow, some call it Fordow, whatever, but would implicate a major escalation. And so what's going to happen from here, we don't know. Does Iran still, since he's saying they still have more targets, does Iran have the capability to retaliate against the U.S.? Now, I doubt it from Iran itself, but what about sleeper cells? That's been a problem and part of the discussion for many years, hasn't it? And on social media, Trump is saying we have completed our very successful attack on the 3 nuclear sites in Iran, including Fordow, Natanz, and Esfahan. All planes are now outside of Iran airspace. A full payload of bombs were dropped on the primary site, Fordow. And we talked about that with the big bombs they had. They would penetrate about 200 feet. But if you drop one on top of the other, in other words, you're digging deeper each time, right? It says all planes are, again, safely out. Congratulations to the great American warriors. This is not another military. There's not another military in the world that could have done this. Now is the time for peace. Thank you for attention to the matter. Kind of like what happened in Japan. Now, they're saying that the reactions from Israel were positive, and I guess so. We did the dirty work for them. They're kind of a hornet's nest there in the middle of the Islamic world. Even Fetterman, the U.S. Senator, Democrat, said, as I have long maintained, this was the correct move by POTUS. Iran is the world's leading sponsor of terrorism and cannot have nuclear capabilities. I'm grateful for and salute the finest military in the world. You know, I've noticed a difference in Fetterman since the election. It's like they had him in psych wards, they had him on drugs and everything. As soon as the election was over, I don't know if you guys noticed it, he started clearing his head up a little bit and realizing that the damage the Democrats had done. I'm just saying, if anyone else has noticed it, let me know. But again, I'm going to go in and I'm going to dig some details up and get back up just as soon as possible, guys. We're watching this. You watch it. It's a heads up. Be safe.